Welcome back to F1 Manager 2023 in this Mclaren Road to Glory. This simulation started off as a simulation of what happens in the actual 2023 season, but now we're in 2024. 2024 hasn't started yet. So this is basically us trying to predict the future. And in the future, we have gotten Lando with 2 wins back to back. And we're trying to see if we can get a 3rd win back to back. Last time out, Lando won as well. We only did the 1 episode. This time around, we're going to do the 2. And we are 4th, just by 1 point behind Aston Martin. But Lando Norris leads by 9 points in the drivers. Absolutely sensational stuff. Lando Norris is now a 90 rated driver. We're going to scout some drivers now. I'm thinking of scouting some drivers, not to replace Lando Norris, but to see how he compares to everybody. Charles Leclerc is open to negotiations with us. George Russell, basically everyone is open to negotiation with us based on the fact that we have won 2 races. So we're gonna scout these 2 guys. I think that's a good shout to see where we stand in compared to these guys. And then we also get a good glimpse of how everything is. Now, in Miami, we are going to put Théo Pourchaire instead of Lando Norris in for FP1. That is the goal. I'm pretty sure we have a few. Yes, underfloor suspension is on the way. Let's not forget that Lando Norris was on a lower spec car last time out. Just overall. But I think we should just go back to the previous spec. Or no, I remember what we were gonna do. We were going to develop a chassis and actually try and try and do this. That we would focus on engine cooling and we would not lose out as much. This was gonna be our goal. This is what we're gonna do. Which would mean that we gain in the medium and high speed to overpower the components we have put on this car. Now, let's go to, if we put this on, how much of a difference can we make without having anything going on? Okay, on this spec we put a lot more. As you can see, we don't gain as much, but that would put us 0.026. That would put us at 5.13 something. 3.7 and 5.133 and we would get the engine cooling into the 70s. So that's what we need to focus on. We will put them both on this spec because we can, and then we're just gonna go to this. Team Hub has been refurbished. Great to see that. Race result in F2. Enzo Fittipaldi wins. Looking pretty decent. Let's get into the practice sessions. We don't want to dilly-dally too much. We did that last time around, trying to see where we were. Let's go to cars. Let's take a look at our car analysis. And we are losing out briefly. Let's take a look at where these guys are. Okay, so we beat Red Bull in low speed and high speed. We're better. But what's the difference? What is the difference? Oh, it's not so much, actually. So the car, there's not a big difference. Just overall, there's not a massive difference. Now, Mercedes we beat in almost every aspect. Alpine beats us in dirty air tolerance, but that's something we can fix pretty easily. Williams is an absolute rocket ship. We're the second best, and they have a smidge better high speed than us. Their DRS effectiveness is insane. Haas have some velocity in them, basically. They're very good in DRS effectiveness, actually. Surprising. AlphaTauri has decent pretty good acceleration, but that's it. Alfa Romeo has also pretty decent acceleration. And Aston Martin is by far the best car, so we have to beat Lance Stroll, essentially. That's what we need to look at. So the performance targets, Q2 and Q3 with both drivers. We want to do two. We want to get into Q3 with both drivers. We're going to start putting some guarantees now. These are some guarantees that we're going to try and put. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Lando onto the B-spec chassis. He knows what he's doing in that spec. And let's take a look at our car analysis. And if we change car to car 2, okay. I think the lower spec might be better for... Yeah, I think we'll go with this, because Lando is a little bit better in terms of his understanding of the car. And I think him understanding the car might play a bigger role in what he can do.
In Miami, as F1.
It's Miami, so we can do pretty well here. And it's gonna rain. And it's going to rain. Crazy. Okay. And let's not forget, we're putting Theo Porcher into this car. Into car 2. And we're gonna put him down. You're not gonna overdo it. You're just gonna go. You're gonna simulate. Let's go. Okay. Oscar Piastri was on the mediums, but he did pretty well. Car parts knowledge is 90%. Very nice. Okay. 70% there. We're gonna run that setup. And we're gonna run that setup. And we're gonna put them down 1 click, 2 clicks. And simulate FP2. And see if we can get FP3 to be good. Now Lando's better, so... Okay. I think... Okay, we've got our first damage component. Which is the gearbox. The gearbox is getting damaged pretty quickly. Gonna be honest. We're gonna leave this on. We're gonna simulate this one anyway, so might as well. Alright, I think that's gonna be an 80. At least. And simulate FP3. I think I'll be okay with simulating FP3 right now. There we go. Almost in the 90s. Lando's track acclimatization is not great. He doesn't know the track as well, but he will do well basically based on the fact that he has a good
Hello and welcome.
grip on what the car is like. Okay, I'm gonna put them onto this, and now we're already on a new gearbox. Let's not forget that this particular gearbox is now not gonna be less worn out less quickly compared to everything else. Alright, let's get into qualifying. Now, we probably need to do an instant run because it's going to start raining near the end. Gonna start raining pretty soon.
That'll be P6.
Okay, that's decent, Oscar.
I could recharge on and box this lap.
Copy.
Okay,
So
2 tenths of the
P7.
difference.
Box, and call the car.
Okay.
So rain is imminent.
Confirm.
Alright. Now, I have a feeling nobody's gonna improve. Yeah, nobody's gonna improve. Yeah, nobody's improving.
Light rain on the radar.
Yep, copy.
And I believe we're through. Yeah, nobody's gonna improve. Going on the inters. I mean, so Gasly's out in Q1. Hamilton was very close to being out in Q1 as well. I mean, it's still kind of possible, but it's unlikely. I mean, look at that timing. To a thousandth of a second. That's what the time difference was. It's crazy. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send them out on an old set this time around. And we'll send them out.
Okay, Oscar, so the track will go green now.
Okay, decent.
Your P1. So call the car and we'll box.
Oh, Oscar's out.
The rain is falling.
Confirm.
Oscar is out in Q2. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate for the rain. Alright. Think maybe I should have put Oscar on a new set of softs. All things considered. 6/10 was the difference. Oof. That's just unfortunate. Anyway. It's okay. It's fine to not have benefit of the doubt. And I think we'll go with a brand new set of softs this time around.
So currently P1. So just confirming boxing and back.
Okay,
garage.
P9. Didn't really have lap time in hand there. And it's now way too wet. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, 9th and 12th is a very decent starting spot point. But let's not forget, this car struggles in medium speed, and there are a lot of low speed corners here as well. So we need to be very careful in what we expect. So yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a lap. It was 4/10 slower than the lap we expected. And Lando's laps just were getting worse and worse and worse as time went on. Yeah, it wasn't great, but okay.
The time has
But
almost
okay.
come for our drivers to...
So we're gonna have changeable weather this time around, so we need to be very much on top of everything here. So we're gonna have rain starting around there. So we will probably go to the intermediates there, and then to the full wets briefly over there, and then we'll switch over to the softs over there. I think that's the right strategy. We'll be on intermediates for majority of the track. And then we'll go full wets and then softs there. We'll probably go full wets around there. And then go softs on that lap. Think that's the right approach. And we'll go a little aggressive with both drivers. Let's get into it. Time for the Miami
57
Grand Prix.
laps await our competitors here in Miami. So may the best. And this is it. The Miami Grand Prix.
I believe everyone is on softs.
And it's
We'll check it
lights
right
out,
as we
and
get
away
started.
we go.
Perez is on mediums. I think he's shafted himself. I think that strategy is just gonna lose him out a lot of positions. We're just gonna push fuel, by the way. In the wet, we just regain fuel. Okay, let's go to standard now.
Temps have peaked.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, the engine is now starting to show wear a little bit. Okay, rain is coming up. Alright, let's go balanced now. Okay, now we're gonna slow down here.
All lift and coast.
Copy.
Okay, we're gonna ignore them right now.
Let me know, great.
Okay,
Copy.
I think we'll go into the pits. We will probably go into the pits with Perez. Okay, it's just gonna get worse. So I think I'm gonna go into the pits with Oscar. And I think I'm gonna go into the pits with Lando as well. Go for it. I think the Red Bulls have screwed themselves here. Oh, beautiful. Third fastest pit stop. 2.9. Think we're in the net lead. I believe we're gonna be the net lead. Yeah. 5th place, right behind Verstappen. Okay. Now I'm curious to see how good our tire wear is on the intermediates. Can we keep up to the front guys? Are we better than faster than the Ferraris? It's not looking like. It's not looking incredibly fast. We're faster than the Aston Martin, at the very least for now. And we're keeping in touch with the front guys just slightly. We are losing a little bit of touch to the front guys, but not by much. Okay, we've left the Aston Martin behind now. But we are not quick enough to keep up with the rest of them.
Track condition update, please.
Seems to be drying quite quickly.
Okay. It's saying it's gonna be dry, but it is not dry at all. It's damp again. Alright, it's gonna rain heavily pretty soon. I mean, 7 and 10th. That's a very iffy position to be in.
We are seeing high temp peaks, so just keep on top of it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna push the fuel a little. Are we going to see the rain become completely zero? Okay, we're not going on to the intermediate, full wet tires whatsoever.
Those temps are getting high.
Confirm.
Okay, our tire wear is better, especially with Lando, than basically the rest of the entire grid.
No rain, so circuit's all clear.
Yeah, confirm.
So let's cool tyres down.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay.
Let us know what
There's
conditions
3
when you
laps to
can.
go.
There's a dry line in some places. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
You know what? We're not gonna risk it. Okay.
Safety car deployed. Delta positive.
Copy.
It's lap 56 or
Focus on
57.
keeping temperature in the brakes and tyres.
We're not gonna do that. We're gonna finish behind the safety car, so I'm not even gonna try.
We saw the contact. So just look at debris.
Is everyone alright?
At the moment, everything is looking okay.
We finished where we were. We're not gonna go for the pit. If you'd gone for the pits, we
Now,
would have been
wasn't it an
screwed,
excellent-
especially with Oscar. We wouldn't have gotten that one single point. Just not where we would have been. Okay, losing out a little bit to Perez, not to Max though. We're now 3 points behind Sergio Perez, but we are still ahead by 7 points to Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez with his win gets him up there. We couldn't follow it up, but we're still there. We're there. We're still there to fight, basically. Aston Martin kind of puts another point between us. We're not too far from the championship fight, so we're okay where we are for now. Now we've got another, what is that, 14 points added to this thing. We're 4 points ahead of Alpine. We want to get this. This is something we really do want to get, I think. We want to get that. We want to see what we can do. I mean, we did almost a double stack and we got that. That's impressive. Our team is doing very, very well. He did 24 laps. He's doing very well. He's very comparable to Oscar right now. So let's not forget that he's going to improve substantially. Okay, underfloor. We're gonna replace the underfloor now. Okay, we are a pretty decent car at the moment. Okay. Suspension is being manufactured. Underfloor is being manufactured. And we have a few days left. Okay, now we're gonna develop our new chassis. Alright. We're gonna put in 0.6. And we're gonna put in 10 there. And we will just go for it. We're gonna go for it like this. Gets some engine cooling. It gets us substantial improvements. We can get this in 14 days. I mean, that would be insane. You know what? We'll do it. It's gonna get us a lot of improvement. And I think our side pod is on spec 2. Our side pod is on spec 2. I mean, this gets us a minor improvement in just every aspect. And we're gonna rush this now because I want to get some upgrades coming in pretty quickly. Just to see what we can do. Because it's Imola time and I want to compare Lando and Oscar right now. I want to see where Lando and Oscar are comparing it to each other. Okay. And if I change it to Théo Pourchaire. Okay. Théo Pourchaire's overtaking is something we need to work on. Development. It is working, but I want to get some more improvements coming in, to be honest. Let's get into the next race. Why not? Boop. Okay. Let's take a look at our car analysis because we're now in a situation that we can now put on the new underfloor and new suspension on the new car. Okay, adaptability has gone up to 83. Braking has gone up to 83. Accuracy has gone up to 81. His overtaking did improve. Okay, that's good to see. Very nice to see that. Take a look at our training schedule. We're just going to focus on release. Yeah. Gonna go balanced. We're gonna make sure that we don't make mistakes. I think that's the most important thing. Okay. Go to manufacture. Let's manufacture this. Yeah, we'll just manufacture this. I mean, why not? Right? That's just something we should manufacture anyway. A lot of things coming very quickly. If anything, I think... Okay. An improvement in brake cooling. Alright, I think we're fine. Okay. The issues have been resolved between the two of them. They've gotten what they wanted from each other. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, let's take a look at our car analysis and where we place now. Okay, if we change car to car 2. Alright. So maybe it's important to put them on the old spec for now. I think that's the right approach. Yeah, I think that's the right approach. And we'll put them on the new spec in terms of underfloor, because the underfloor is just better. It's just better. Let's take a look at the car analysis now. Change car to car 2. Change team. There. And there, as you can see, it makes us the second best car there. And it does give us an improvement in top speed and acceleration, which is good. Which is what we need at the moment. And let's put them on the old spec. So we've got two specs, right? We've got one spec that is better in low speed, and the other is better in high speed. There we go. We put us in the third and second best there. Change cars. Aha. Okay. This is where we start showing what we can do. I think we'll go for this. It puts us as the second best car in every aspect. Let's just go like this. We're not gonna overdo it. We're just gonna go for it. It's an ATA qualifying weekend, so we just need to be very, very keen on the way we approach this. Just overall.
Welcome along to Italy.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to this component. It is a damaged part, we know. We need to keep an eye on the ERS again. I think we're starting to show that we need some substantial funds left over if we're gonna be fighting in Q3 every single race. But while we are now spending a lot of money on upgrades, at some point we need to focus on the next season. I believe. I think it's important that we do focus on next season at some point. Okay. Simulate FP1. Let's see. 8th to the 9th. Very nice. I mean, Oscar did a very comparable lap on mediums even. Looking very good. There we go. We'll go with that. And we'll go with that. And we'll simulate that as well. Let's see. What does FP... Whoa! Lando! Hello! Okay. That's surprising. To say the least. Okay, 85 and 88. We could probably get in the 90s now. Pretty sure we could get into the 90s. With this setup. Pretty sure we can get in the 90s with both guys. Oscar, let's go, buddy. 93 and 97, what did I say? Track acclimatization for Lando is very good. Oscar can be left a little to be desired, but it's good enough. It's a good enough start.
Will practice pay off for the drivers?
Right, time for Imola. And we'll put them on the new spec. Components, it's minor wear, I know, but it's... We're at a point where we're now actually gonna be trying to fight for a championship. To a certain extent. Until we are very much mathematically gonna be screwing with our own races for the championship, we're not gonna worry about the championship. Alright, let's get going.
Oscar, radio check.
Yep, radio check.
Okay.
Yep, loud and clear. Just keep an eye on the delta.
Piastri
The
got a
needs to
very
be
bad
negative
run.
At the end of the lap.
Lando goes
Okay,
fastest
look after the fuel on the
overall.
way in.
Yep.
I'm gonna put Oscar back on this set of tires and we're gonna send him out again. Whoa, look at the Williams. Let's not forget the Williams is gonna go very well around here. Let's not forget that. There we
Nice
go,
P3, good
Oscar.
stuff. It's a good lap. If you could keep your pace up on the in lap.
Yep.
I think we're actually, our old spec components were better. Just, I think, accepting that we didn't have as many, what do I call it? Look at that. Perez is, Hamilton is out. Oh, wow, okay. Hamilton is out in Q1. That's crazy. Sergio Perez was there, and Red Bull doesn't seem to have the pace, or they just did the one run and they were happy with where they were. Either way, that doesn't look like anything that we expected from them.
Okay, Oscar. So the track will go green now. Red flag, red flag.
There is a red flag. Yuki Tsunoda causes a red flag in qualifying by crashing. That means our set of tires were screwed. We're gonna go out again.
So you're P6. Nice lap.
Okay, Oscar needs to go again.
Recharge on and box this lap.
Copy.
I mean, he doesn't have the pace at the moment. Oh, he's behind Gasly again. Come on, Gasly. Move along, buddy.
You are currently P12.
Nope, Oscar's out. Oscar just has too much wear on his tires. His smoothness needs his tire management needs to go up. I mean, Lando Norris is a man on a mission right now. He's on a mission right now, I think. Just looks like a man on a mission. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, come on. This red flags again. Oh my god. Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean, okay, at least he gets a very clean run.
So currently P4. So we're happy with that lap. Box, and call the car.
Yeah, confirm.
I think he's not gonna make it. No, he's not gonna make it. He has to slow down for other cars.
Take the flag.
Oh, Stroll, you should be disqualified from the race. Just from the race entirely. Come on, buddy. You screwed with Lando's lap, first of all. With your freaking red flag. And now I have to deal with this fact that Lando could have been on pole, but he wasn't. Okay, medium hards for you. I'm gonna go medium hards. I think with Lando as well. I think the one stop is the better way to go.
Here in Imola, the
Okay,
drivers are ready to take.
If Lance Stroll starts in
This is
10th,
it,
I'm gonna
the
throw a fit.
Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
Starts in 10th.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, he starts in 10th. This is some...
Overtake available.
Copy.
It's unacceptable. Gets ahead of us as well. Jesus, okay.
Oh,
You ran a little bit wide.
Just do the best you can.
I'm not quite sure what's happened there.
Oscar, is everything okay?
Oh, okay.
Did his front wing get fixed? Please tell me his front wing got fixed. It didn't get fixed, did it? Nope, it didn't get fixed. I didn't even realize his front wing was damaged until like I had to fix it. And there we go. Lando is now in DRS of the Aston Martins. Let's get it. Let's go high aggression, buddy. You need positions. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pit now. I think we're gonna pit now. Yeah, we're gonna come out ahead of somebody. We're coming out behind Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll had got the undercut on us. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But Lance Stroll's gonna go on a 2-stop. I just know it. Oh, you got the undercut on Verstappen as well. And Perez. Piastri.
Now that incident looks to involve Oscar Piastri.
Too much damage. Piastri gets a 5-second penalty. Damn. He's gonna get a grid penalty.
So head down now.
Okay, we're now in the podium positions. How are our tires? Our tires are comparable to Verstappen, who pit after ours. He was on the medium, so he's gonna have to pit again. Probably. Lance Stroll is absolutely pitting again onto the softs. Because otherwise he's gonna be very, very slow by the end of this. Or he's gonna lose too many positions. Either way, he's gonna lose a lot of positions. Let's just be honest about this, right? Yeah, our tire wear on the hard is starting to come back to us. Now we have better tires
We've got a yellow flag here.
than the entire grid. Yeah, we have better tires than the entire grid at the moment. Which means that Yeah, Verstappen is now starting to lose time. There we go. Gonna go aggressive. I'm gonna conserve a little bit of fuel.
Car in the wall at turn 15. There's debris all over. Final lap. Use the overtake.
Confirm.
We get a podium
And we
to
have
stay
checked
ahead
that.
of Verstappen.
P3, mate.
Alright, nice job.
Good job. Well done today, mate.
I mean, proves the point, right? It proves the point. If we had the strategy we needed, we would have gotten there. Mclaren 10th place. Oof, that must hurt.
What a remarkable drive by Lando.
Yeah, and Lando is just proving a point at this point. Like, he's just proving that there is a reason why he is where he is. He's in P2 in the championship, 10 points ahead of Verstappen. And firmly in the fight for the championship. McLaren, we're 5 points behind Aston Martin, who have 2 point scoring drivers. I think if Oscar gets a podium this season, we keep him for next season. Otherwise, we bring in Teo Pourchaire. Or we bring in some race-winning driver. I mean, we have the draw for it. So we have people that would want this. I mean, we'll keep slightly increasing our gap to P2. We're holding on to P1. We're just consistently getting points. That's the main thing. That's the main reason. We don't have the fastest pit stop, just totally, but we're marginally faster in fastest pit stop overall. It's good. I love that. And the 4 million into the bank. And with that, we've got a chassis design in at the moment. Let's replace the rear wing. And replace that rear wing. And we're gonna put this one in. And there we have it. Our brand new chassis. We're gonna develop our brand new chassis. We're gonna do the emergency one. It is 8 million. It's a lot of money. But what this does is it puts both cars up there. The only major thing that we lose out on is this. Manufacture. We're gonna manufacture 2 rear wings. There we go. For front wing, we are fine for now. Our front wing leaves a little to be desired, but let's take a look at our car analysis just before we leave. We are here. Oh boy, second best for best high speed. Our top speed is not bad either. Our engine cooling is the best. By a mile. Okay, nearest competitors. Ferrari, we beat them in every aspect. And considerably so, wow. Ferrari. Oh, Lord. Okay. Leclerc is on an older spec. Oh my god. Okay. Red Bull. Okay, car 2 is where we need to check right now. What's the difference? Not much, honestly. It's not big. The acceleration there is a pretty decent difference. Which team has the second best engine cooling? That is Mercedes. And how much better are we? We're about a percentage better. Okay, we're getting very close to beating every team in almost every aspect. Okay, Haas just has some kind of mad lad velocity. It's just... It's very, very weird. Aston Martin. Can we talk about how Aston Martin is just a car that does its job, kind of? Oh, but I love that we are the best in high speed and second best in low speed. I think we can sacrifice the low speed a little bit for the high speed. Because I believe the next Barcelona is high speed. Medium speed is crucial. Expected strategies are pretty decent. Okay, that's... I mean, I didn't know we could see the expected strategies. It's one stop. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And, peace out and get out of here.